In today's video, we'll be reviewing the new 2023 Aston Martin DBX 707. Welcome once again to Sim Action Cars Review channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, press the bell button and also, comment down below. The 2023 Aston Martin DBX is ingrained with the English brand's suggestive DNA. It's bulkier than a DB11 and not quite so nimble as a Vantage, but rather not at all like its low-slung kin. This high-riding UTA has a usable secondary lounge, offers much more freight space, and it can tow and go rough terrain. The customary DBX has a melodic twin-super V8, yet it's not generally so speedy as a few more affordable contenders. The solution for that is the new 697 horsepower DBX 707, which has a more blazing motor and other exhibition improvements. Each model likewise accompanies a rich-looking inside that can be widely tweaked. However, we really do wish it had a firmer brake pedal and a full supplement of dynamic security highlights. In any case, the 2023 DBX is similarly all around as smart and engaging as Aston's terrific passenger vehicles. It's simply wearing a SUV covering. For 2023, Aston at long last adds a quicker, more remarkable model with the presentation of the DBX 707. It includes an updated rendition of the generally standard twin-super V8 that makes 697 strength and 663 pound-feet of force. The standard 9-speed programmed with a customary force converter likewise gets traded out for a 9-speed unit with a wet grasp pack. Those power figures address increments of 155 and 147, separately, versus the standard motor. The DBX 707 is said to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds and from 0 to 100 miles per hour in 7.4 seconds. Helping stop this rapid SUV is a bunch of standard carbon ceramic brakes. Alongside exceptional outside components, within the DBX 707 incorporates a refreshed mid-control area with a rotational stuff selector. Easy route buttons have likewise been added to the middle stack, making it more straightforward to change drive mode settings. Equation 1 fans will faint over the 707 AMR23 version, which wears a unique look expected to imitate that of the F1 clinical vehicle. Aston Martin gives a great number of personalization choices for the DBX, particularly through its Q customization administration. The organization's online configurator shows a few different appearance bundles, and we're inclined towards speed-up inside subject, with its blend of calfskin and fake softened cowhide and the games in addition to seats. Outwardly, we'd pick the beautiful Minotaur green paint as well as the 22-inch dark and bronze strip wheels. We'd likewise pick the tow bundle, the power back end, and the game's fumes framework that allows us to more readily partake in the motor's music. The customary DBX is controlled by a twin-super 4.0-liter V8 motor provided by Mercedes-AMG. The motor makes 542 pole and 516 pound-feet of force and coordinates with a 9-speed programmed transmission, likewise provided by Mercedes. The DBX 707 elements a changed form of the AMG powertrain that produces 697 pole and 663 pound-feet of force. Its 9-speed program utilizes a wet grip pack rather than the force converter utilized by the standard transmission. While the DBX is generally back tire drive, a middle exchange case sends force to the front hub when slippage is recognized at the back. It likewise has a restricted slip-back differential and can tow as much as 5,940 pounds. Versatile dampers and level flexible air unveils come norm to the Aston, a help for rough terrain adventuring. The DBX we tried hurried to 60 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds, which is good for a hot SUV, yet the Lamborghini Urus and different opponents are quite speedier. The DBX 707 was much speedier and hit 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds. The form we drove on Britain's best streets exhibited the motor's healthy soundtrack and the transmission's inconspicuous activity. Because of a different arrangement of drive modes, its skeleton shone a wide scope of dispositions, from refined and loose to responsive and perky. Notwithstanding its short 157-foot prevent from 70 miles per hour, the UTA experienced an inert brake pedal. Efficiency and certifiable MPG. Per the EPA's system, the normal DBX will procure 14 miles per gallon in the city and 18 miles per gallon on the expressway. We haven't gotten the opportunity to assess the standard model's true efficiency on our 75 miles per hour roadway course, which is important for our broad testing routine. However, when we do, we will refresh this story with test results. The DBX shares a ton of its switchgear with the remainder of the Aston Martin family. The Lodge is shrouded in alluringly sewed cowhide, delicate touch surfaces, and a micro-suede main event. The UTA comes standard with a 12.3-inch computerized check group, adjustable surrounding lighting, 3-zone environment control, and warmed front and back seats. Helpful choices incorporate ventilated front seats, a warmed controlling wheel, and an assortment of much fancier Lodge materials. Back seat space is adequate, with a lot of knee and headroom for grown-ups. There's a lot of freight volume, as well, with 22 cubic feet of room behind the back seat and 54 cubic feet with the back seats collapsed. The huge 10.2-inch infotainment screen, in view of a maturing Mercedes interface, doesn't answer contact inputs. All things considered, you control the unit through the directing wheel buttons as well as a turning handle on the mid-control area. An incorporated touchpad is discretionary. The framework incorporates well-known highlights, like Apple CarPlay joining, worked-in route, a 14-speaker sound system, and a few USB and 12-volt charging outlets. The DBX is accessible with some driver help innovation, yet the program is shockingly missing expected content, for example, path-keeping help. I'm glad that you now fully understand this vehicle. Would you kindly do me the favor of subscribing to this channel and pressing the notification bell button so that you are notified as soon as we upload another video like this? Thank you.